Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, AJ Styles retired from WWE. What's next for AJ Styles? Here, we're going to discuss it all here on the W Podcast. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. My name is Watson. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to this channel. And so, yes, AJ Styles retired from WWE. That doesn't mean he retired from wrestling, because he put back his gloves after he had taken them off and put them on the ring and grabbed them quickly and put them back on, which is great because, you know, AJ Styles is Mr. TNA Wrestling. Now, some people have been talking about how AJ Styles is going to spend some time in AEW. And for me, I say that no, let's not worry about AEW. AJ Styles should focus on TNA. Let's go home to TNA Wrestling and do our thing. Be wrestling. Have a chance to go for the TNA Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Because AJ Styles retired from WWE at Royal Rumble, and I feel like that was great because WWE weren't really doing much with AJ Styles right at the end, right? He was having a few matches, but it wasn't really like having lots of matches. Let's say like the whole month he would have like one match out of one or two matches out of the whole month, right? And so I think it's great for him to retire from WWE and then like go to TNA Wrestling, because AJ Styles is Mr. TNA Wrestling. That's where he made his biggest impact was in TNA Wrestling. So it's very important that he retires in TNA Wrestling, and I'll sign him up to the rest of the year, until the end of the year, right, to TNA Wrestling, because it's something that I feel like means more to him. TNA Wrestling had an opportunity, I think it was last year, when they wanted to induct AJ Styles into the TNA Wrestling Hall of Fame, and he said no, he wants to do it after he has retired. So I think maybe if he comes to TNA Wrestling and then he gets into the Hall of Fame after he retires, that'll be great. And yeah, just boost, TNA Wrestling's viewership, TNA Wrestling's business. When AJ Styles is in TNA Wrestling as a full-time, that'll be amazing to see him fully like fighting against the likes of Leon Slater, Frankie Kazarian, Mike Santana, Moose, Nick Nemeth, Mustafa Ali. There are so many guys I want to see, Jason Hodge, another one. It's just like these guys, there's so many matches which we can see AJ Styles have until he retires. So I'm looking forward to see what exactly happens, and I'm just hoping that, AJ Styles can actually go back to TNA Wrestling and just help them grow and help them during this time, 2026, as well as just as a business-wise, maybe AJ Styles can also be like more in the behind the scenes at TNA Wrestling rather than, WWE. WWE are just a massive one. They don't really need AEW. They don't really need AJ Styles in the behind the scenes. I think TNA Wrestling need AJ Styles more than WWE. So I'm looking forward to seeing if and when AJ Styles arrives back in TNA Wrestling. Thank you so much for joining me here on the W Podcast, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later.